first question from me. Iga, congratulations. A little bit of revenge today against Magda Linette. Just give us your thoughts on the match and your performance today, please.
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy to be in a fourth round, and it was a good match. I played much better than in Miami, so could use my forehand topspin and second serve. So I'm happy with the match.
Questions, if you could raise your hand. Paul, we'll start with you.
Hi, Iga. Well done. You know who you play in the fourth round, Marta. I'm just curious. I think it's a really intriguing matchup given your success here at Roland-Garros and her success, this season. Just what do you think of the matchup, and how are you going to adjust to the conditions given it's going to be, I think, cooler?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see about the temperature and about the tension of the rackets, but for sure the game will look a bit differently. So I guess tomorrow also it's going to be hot, so it's going to be, we will need to adjust, that day, which is not a perfect situation, but both players have the same. So yeah, we'll do our best. And for sure, yeah, Marta is having a great season. She always had a game to play well. Did some, semifinals of big tournaments before, and now she won Madrid. So good for her. But I'm gonna focus on myself, prepare tactically as before any other match, and we'll see.
Hi, Iga. You've played early in each round so far, first match on. I just wondered whether you request that first match, and how often you actually request to play early or late or whatever.
Yeah, I requested. Sorry? Yeah, but okay.
Iga, I was wondering how you're feeling about your shot selection lately, and kind of, I guess, more specifically, like how you're feeling about your decision-making process. The last time you played Magda, obviously, like totally different situation, but you talked about how much trouble you were having between like brain and intuition, and it seems like that is not the case anymore. Like last match, you were like, yeah, I was making mistakes, not a problem.
Well, for sure, this is something that I wanted to improve because I was not in a good place tennis-wise, and yeah, it was hard to play with my intuition on the hard court season this year. So I feel like we focused a lot on that with Francisco at the beginning, and also for me to not be rushed into decisions because I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna miss or something. So I feel much more solid, and that gives me confidence that I can play the next ball back and next ball back, that I don't need to finish the rally straight away. So yeah, now I feel that for most of the time I make good decisions and kind of rational. There are moments where I go for it, and especially in this weather, maybe a bit too much, but we'll see how it's going to also change with the conditions, a little bit colder weather, I think we will need to put some more energy into the ball for it to fly. So it's going to be interesting. But overall, yeah, I feel like the decision making has been better, and that's an improvement. And yeah, I mean, after how I played in the States, honestly, anything better is positive. So I should also appreciate it because it wouldn't be possible without Francis.
Hey, Iga. Congrats. I'm just wondering if you can talk a little bit about how Francisco is integrating with the team. How you bonded off the court, and he's having a strong personal relationship off the court with your coach important.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to be able to kind of survive with each other the whole year because it's quite a lot of time on tour. So I think it's important to have good vibes, and he is really positive person, and I feel like can talk to everybody, and he's really relaxed, but he can easily switch to like being a person that is decisive in the team and also a person that needs to tell me what to do, so it's a nice mix, and there's a really good balance in that, I feel. And yeah, I mean, he's bringing this Latino sense of humor a bit and vibe, so it's nice.
And I'm presuming, did he introduce you to golf? Although I don't think he'll be playing much at the moment, will he?
One more time?
Was he the person who introduced you to golf?
Yeah,
although he's
yeah.
not playing much at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, we played once in Madrid, and it was fun.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So earlier today, the Turkish doubles player tripped on the advertising board, fell over quite heavily, and yesterday the same happened to Katie Boulter, where she fell backwards. Do you feel these little advertising boards are getting in the way and they're dangerous and they should be removed?
Well, I didn't see the incidents, but I heard about them, and obviously, if these things happen, like there needs to be a reaction because there are other ways for sure for like us to be visible, you know, like for sure, you know. So yeah, it's hard sometimes to judge. Obviously, on clay court, we need more space sometimes because the balls are flying higher, and you can use the court a bit more with the spin and everything. So yeah, it's a shame, and it shouldn't. I hope they're gonna put them in a different place or just put the advertising in a different way there because yeah, it's not safe for sure.
Hi, Iga. It was raining during the qualies, then it became really hot, and it should become rainy again, or at least colder next week. Do you recall any tournament where the conditions have changed so abruptly from the beginning of the tournament till the end?
Oh, for sure there was something, but oh my God. Sometimes in Australia, like there can be 2 days of like 42 degrees, and then suddenly the normal weather, like 20 something. So I'm not sure, honestly. I can't name a tournament, but I feel, yeah, for sure there was something. But maybe this one is a bit extreme because from one day 30 degrees it changes to 19, so quite strange.
And when you have to adjust so swiftly, how do you adjust concretely? What do you change?
We'll see. I'll see that day, you know. I'll adjust the tension a bit, and I'll see if I need to adjust my game.
Hi, Iga. Congrats.
Thank you.
How would you describe your time at the Rafael Nadal Academy? How did that help for clay season? And could you please share with us some advice, some conversation you had with Rafael Nadal before clay season? Thank you.
It was great. It gave me a lot of motivation and energy that I needed, you know, before the clay court swing. So it was a really good week, probably the most intense week of practice that I had lately, and really solid. And Rafa was there for 2 practices, which I really appreciate. It was a huge honor for him. I mean, for him, for me. It was a huge honor for me to have him on the court and the privilege, you know, and yeah, he gave me some technical tips, but most of all, we kind of spoke about some of his experiences, and it was really nice to, you know, to see that he's so open to giving advice. Really good guy.